Hi, Miss McClellan.
Hey, I didn't know if you guys would immediately join or wait until class time, but I figured I'd just show up. I mean, look, everyone's here except for Alyssa. Oh, that's a fun background.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
Miss McClellan, when we go to the grocery store, can we go to Costco?
I think so. I know that it's a little further away than whatever Food Lion he's talking about, but I think that the school has a Costco card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also, my car has 8 seats, so I can take a bunch of people.
We
Oh,
can't go to Food Lion.
we
Oh yeah,
can't.
I don't want to go to Food Lion again, Miss McClellan. I had a very terrible experience working there. Okay,
I hate that. What happened?
they treated me terrible. They wouldn't let me take days off.
Oh my God.
They once scheduled me for how long was this? Oh yeah, 16-hour day.
What?
Yes,
That's not legal, I don't think.
it's not. It's not.
That's
And,
wild. And it's
and
not like you're working for a Fortune 500 company or something where you might need to put it like it's Food Lion. Calm down, you know?
no, for real. And like so many people would keep calling out days and they would act like it was my fault that they kept calling out their days. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let me take attendance before I go any further. I'm gonna mark Alyssa here because I think she'll show up, considering she was just in the other class. Go ahead and do it.
That was really depressing.
It was depressing just to see like how much stuff costs.
Yep.
It's depressing to live it too, for the record. Marilyn, you said $78,000. I was like, not in my wildest dreams would I ever make $78,000 as a teacher.
Right.
Yeah, I had looked up, I don't think I have it up on my phone anymore, but I had looked up the Charleston teacher salaries. Yeah. And like, if you have no years of experience and are going in with a bachelor's degree, it's $38,897. If you do have a bachelor's degree, or sorry, if you do have a master's degree, is this right? If you have a master's degree, you should be starting out at 43,776. You know what? Mr. Nykirk cheated me my first year. Now that I'm looking at this, it's all right now, but
You can sue him for that.
well, actually, I think because we're a charter school and we're not technically CCSD employees, he can kind of pay me whatever he wants to. He tries to stay like around what the district would pay you, and I think now I'm like slightly above where the district would pay me. Yeah. Oh, I feel like they've changed this. Is this 2020 or 2021? Am I making enough money? I mean, the answer is no. No teachers are making enough money. I'm not making enough money. Should be making more money. Okay, so we are doing our discussion post today. And I already went in and added some questions that you can use as jumping off points. I'm just going to share my screen with you for a moment. It's here under read, but obviously it's not read, it's king. But here's some questions that you might want to consider for your discussion post. You could talk about what skills does Stephen King argue writers, that's supposed to say writers, should have in their toolbox, and how can they be used? Why might the toolbox be an effective Metaphor. What happened here? Metaphor for the work of writing. What other metaphors does King use and how effective are they? Find instances in which King violates his own advice in this essay. Why do you think he breaks a rule that he has stated? And when is it effective to break rules of grammar or writing? Some examples of that might be like when he's talking about how you don't want to use like big elevated sounding words if that's not how you would talk normally. But then he does sometimes in there. And maybe that's what he talks like. I don't know, but it is a little bit more elevated than like just normal vocabulary. Or use an extended, this one's a little bit more creative. Use an extended metaphor like the toolbox to describe how to do something you know how to do well. Real quick, this is going to bother me if I don't do it. Writers, metaphor. I'm going to take out that for. Okay. So just keep in mind 200 words ish. The title of your post should be a question. You should quote the text at some point. Let me know if you need to remember how to get back to the text. I can show you where it is and make sure that you cite that text. Do we need to review where to find the Stephen King writing from yesterday?
Yes.
Sure, yes.
Okay, so up here on the content tab. Where, oh, you know what? Under the first green tab, important course content, you drop down and go to the course calendar, and it's right over here. And it just opens up, we're supposed to, in a PDF. So Alyssa, I had already marked you present because I knew that you were on your way. Everybody else just came as soon as the other class was over. So we're just doing our discussion post today. We were all here when we read this yesterday. We just got to the end of it. So anybody have any questions or thoughts about it before I like let you start working on your discussion post?
I know you literally just showed us this, but I was logging on to the
Okay. Over here in content,
Mhm.
and then this first drop down menu, and go to course calendar, and then it's right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we click on it, it just shows up in there. Any other questions or thoughts about the reading before you start writing about it?
Could I leave to write mine because my computer likes to go crazy whenever multiple like applications are open at once?
Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm fine if any of you want to leave the call and work on it independently, but you do have to get it done today. And we have our quizzes tomorrow, which are both short. One's 10 questions, one's 5 questions. And remember, if you're worried about it, you can do some IXL to study for it. I know no one wants to, but. Okay, well then I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to turn off my mic and camera. If you guys want to stay, you can. If you'd rather leave and work on it, that's also fine. But just let me know if you need me.